raining thoughts. It is impossible to comprehend, and our questioning will never end. So the gaps are filled with guessing, and in our minds we're coalescing. 60,000 thoughts a day inhabit what we'll think and say. Quite the pile of things to sift through, hoping one will rise and be true. Confusion is our default state as we ponder badly our waiting fate, wasting time as if it's cheap, the cost each day becoming steep. Train those thoughts, don't entertain. Learn to wisely use the brain. Question things you think are real. Don't let the bad ones in to steal. Become the master of your mind, and in this quest much joy you'll find. Be not so quick to fall in line. Do not fill your blood with mostly wine. Capture moments, for they are plenty, raining down throughout your life. Drink from this abundant resource and banish every strand of strife. Yes, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that one. It was, again, sounds a bit preachy. Sorry if that's the way you feel. It's not. I'm just kind of talking to myself on almost all these things. So it's, yeah, it's just like I just don't trust what I think. I don't trust my thoughts anymore, which is, again, is, you know, sounds a bit negative, but I just realise that, you know, they're not totally looking out for us, although it's all I've got. It's all I've got to kind of, to try and help guide us. They're not totally crazy, not totally erratic. I just don't totally trust them, you know, where, you know, they say, listen to your gut, but don't listen to your mind, okay? Listen to your gut. I don't know what the difference is there, really. But, yeah, but it's just kind of, I think the things I've been doing over the last year, that as well, you know, nothing's really worked out as much. It doesn't mean that it was wrong. Maybe I just haven't executed it well. But, you know, but also I know I'm wrong about so much as well. And I think this is maybe this is a lesson for people to, you know, to try and get the teeth into as well. It's like to know that you're wrong about so much that you think you're right. Okay, I mean, that sounds a bit like, who are you telling me what I'm right about? But it's probably true. It's like, because, you know, how when we're not all that smart, you know, we just get by. We're just kind of strategically shaved kind of chimps put in the clothes, aren't we? You know, and you know, speak for yourself. You know, I do like to hang off a bar. Maybe that's why, you know, I'm there. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that I shouldn't be totally on board with everything that I think, you know, because, again, what's the chances of it being right? Or, again, just because you've heard it from somewhere, or you've read it in a book, or, you know, and again, all this confirmation bias stuff, you know, it probably doesn't take much to really bed something in there, you know, there to kind of, you maybe hear it once, and you might hear someone confirm it once, and you're just like, well, that's it. That's the truth. So, you know, but obviously we can't just go around saying nothing's real or everything's like a falsehood or something. So, you know, we'd be like, okay, yeah, you know, it sounds like that's pretty plausible, that. Until something else comes along, I'm sticking with that thing there. That's good. That's a good thing. A good plane to walk on, you know. And then, you know, it could just get totally flipped around, and you've got to be okay with that. I think you've got to be like, huh, that's weird. You know, I really thought that was like that, but I don't know. I mean, all I'm saying is that it's just, there's a lot going on there. A lot of things hit me all the time. And, you know, again, I don't know if I was talking in this video here, because I've stopped and started it a few times because I've had a few notifications and things come through that have spoiled it. But, yeah, so I was like meditated for quite a few years. And I dip in and out. I'm not kind of as obsessive about it, although I feel as though it's actually really important, because what I realised from it, and again, I think people think, oh, I can't meditate well, or I can't get it right because I'm always distracted, and that is the point of the meditation. That is like the whole, I mean, there's so many times I'm like, right, I'm going to meditate. You know, most of the time I just did 10 minutes, you know, I've done longer, you know, but 10 minutes was just a standard, sit there 10 minutes and you're meditating, and you realise at the end of it, you're like, okay, I'll focus on the breath, there's many different ways to do it, and then, you know, then you realise like about 9 minutes in, like you're just totally thinking about what you're going to be doing over that day, and you're like, I should be meditating, and then But then that makes you realise again how easily our minds can be hijacked. Even when you're trying to meditate, and this is the point where you're trying to sit down and not think, and you can't even do that when you're trying to do it. So what chance have we got when we don't try it? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's the kind of the point of it. So when we all get sidetracked and we're like, man, meditating there for a bit. But sometimes I have some good sessions. I fall asleep. Anyhow, I've kind of forgot what I was saying really. But yes, I'm not lecturing here. I'm just saying that we just need to try and be a bit more aware. A bit more of this going on there. Look a bit more intelligent. Rather than actually be more intelligent. Yes, I get what you're saying. Okay, right, I'm going, and I'll see you tomorrow, my friends, for another almost a leap.